I'm gonna get straight to it. In 2023, I quit my 9 to 5 to work full time as an actress. And it took a few months actually, for me to learn that many actors and actresses have other streams of income. And so that was not going to be a sustainable lifestyle choice for me. So then I took to social media and started streaming on TikTok. And that did well for a while until it didn't. And long story short, 3 years later, I have recently started working a regular 9 to 5 office job. And let me preface this with, I am very grateful for this job. It has been an answered prayer in a plethora of ways. But several things can exist at one time. So while I am grateful for the job, for the position, for the opportunity, for the extra income, I also feel a little sad and a little bit defeated because it was once my dream to act in like a huge film. Like the main thing was I wanted to see myself in theaters. Like I wanted to have a speaking role, and yeah, I basically all right, how much of my business am I gonna tell? The plan was for me to make money as a content creator, to be able to go on auditions, because auditions don't typically pay. So the content money was to help pay my bills so that I could go out and do auditions and take acting classes. And that worked for a bit, until I got saved and had to go from a 2-person income to a 1-person income, because I was living with my boyfriend, not married, did know the Lord at that time. And then all of that changed. The Lord saved me. I no longer lived with this boyfriend. It turned into me living by myself, which is a joy. But in today's economy, it's also a struggle. So I have already been fighting with the thoughts of is acting even for me? Is it something that I really enjoy? Because I never really gave it a long enough true shot to really know. I had taken acting classes for I feel like it was close to a year, but there's so many different kinds of acting classes out there. I really wanted to go full throttle, and by the time I felt like I was just getting a taste of what it meant to be an actress full time, or for that to be my main thing, I got saved and my whole world flipped upside down in the best way. So I say all that to say, because bills are still a thing and I still need to make money to pay them. I have not gotten back to taking acting classes in over 2 years now, and it makes me really sad. On top of that, I transitioned from acting to full-time content creation and streaming, because that is what was paying the bills. So I went on less auditions, and lately my content just has not been making money either. And I have been asking God to show me, is this a lane you still want me to continue to pursue, or do I need to let it go? And in a lot of ways I have surrendered it. If the Lord just does not have me have it in his plan for me to act, for me to do acting classes, for me to be in a big time film, if he eventually wants me to step away from content creation, it'll be hard, it'll be sad, it'll be heartbreaking for me, but I would do it. I haven't heard if let content creation go. I haven't heard let acting go. But right now, honestly, y'all, I'm just grinding to survive right now. And yeah, a lot of the things that like I would be comfortable talking about on social media before I got saved, or things that I might do on social media, and I don't ever feel like I did anything crazy, but it was never like before I got saved, the things I did on social media, the kind of content that I made, um, even my desire to quit my 9 to 5 to pursue acting full time was all like self centered, self serving, idolizing the self. Um, and his word says that we are to acknowledge him in all of our ways. Everything belongs to him. And so I have learned that in a relationship with Christ, that comes with convictions. There are some things that are written explicitly in the Bible, that he clearly says to do or not do. And then there is what some might call like a gray area, meaning like, for example, and again, I'm going to preface it with there's nothing wrong with this. But for me, I have been convicted of, like right now, Latin dance socials are not a thing that I choose to attend or feel like I can attend. It used to be a thing that I did quite often, but because of some of my like internal struggles and what I desire as far as like a future partnership, a future marriage, there's just not a space I need to be in right now. Could that change? Sure, but I haven't heard otherwise, so I'm gonna just go with what he told me to do. It has been hard because it is fun, but it's just a place where I could potentially stumble. I have stumbled into sin by being at Latin dance socials. That's just the truth, and that may not be a stumbling block for another believer, but I'm stumbling over my words right now just thinking about it. So, that's one of the things I can't do. Certain things that I would like to talk about on social media, feel like I've been clearly instructed. Close your mouth on that. You don't need to speak on that. And it's so hard because it's like, as a content creator, once you've done it for a little bit, and I haven't done it for terribly long, maybe like 3-4 years, going on 4 years, I think. But there's certain things that will get clicks, will get views, will get you new follows, will earn you money. But low key, I think that's what they be meaning by like, don't sell your soul when you get into content creation and streaming. Like, if you are in Christ and he's telling you like when something's wrong and when it's not, don't go against that because you're pressed for money or for views or like a certain status for brand deals and stuff like that. I don't know. This was just kind of a rant. My prayer is just that it will be clear one day what route I should take next, because I have no clue. And hopefully for other aspiring content creators or new content creators, this is somehow encouraging that I'm just sharing the truth. Okay, bye.